go live. Let's go live. I think I might be live. I'm not even sure if I'm live yet, but I think I might be live. I think I'm live. I think I'm live. According to YouTube, I'm live. So I'm just gonna check my phone, like I always do, like all these, like all the best YouTubers do, checking the phone to make sure they're live and everything's working well. Okay, give me a sec. If you're watching this live, hello. If you're watching this playback, hello as well. Yes, I am live. I'm going to turn myself off there. I don't want to hear myself during this live stream. So, hello today on, it's the 20th of July. And hello there on my 17th live stream. And I have a lot to say. And normally on these live streams, if you don't know already, I talk about something that's movie or TV news that's going on in the world right now. And normally I do these live streams like 2 to 3 times a week. But today, I'm talking about something that's kind of related to, you know, movie and TV news. But at the same time, though, it's more related to video games. And I don't normally talk about video games on this channel, but this one I'm looking forward to quite a bit. And the thing I'm talking about today is, where is Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga? Where is this game that I've got up there? Well, where is this game that I've got up there? Where is this game? It was announced over 2 years ago, and today I'm going to delve into well, not where I think it is, but what's really going on with the film. Well, not the film, but what's really going on with the game. A game that I've been waiting for so long. Like I said before, I'm not a huge fan of video games, but the thing is though, this one's really caught my eye. But before I get into that topic today, first of all, I should say a few things off the bat. First of all, if you are watching this live, you want to send a live question, I'll hopefully answer the best as possible during this live stream. Also, if you want me to talk about anything in particular in my next live stream, please do let me know in the comment section below, and I'll probably cover it in my next live stream or the live stream after that, whichever. But anyway, get my point there. If you want me to talk about something in my next live stream, please do let me know in the comment section below. Also, say some other things. I'm currently in the UK right now, where we're experiencing a heat wave. So the reason I'm actually wearing a shirt today, and the reason I might sweat, or I might uncontrollably sweat during this live stream, is because it is unbelievably hot where I am. So I'm trying to do this live stream today. Fingers crossed I get through it without sweating too much. But I'm going to try and keep this live stream quite short today. I wanted to do one today because, you know, I haven't done a live stream for a good couple of days. I've been uploading, but I haven't done a live stream for a good couple of days. So I wanted to do one today, but it's not going to be a long one. I'll probably do a longer one either on Thursday or Friday or Saturday later on this week. But for today, I'm just talking about this one topic in particular. Oh, I should also say, by the way, I live next to a main road, so if you do by any means hear like a motorbike or a tractor or a truck going past at any moment during this live stream, I do apologise. If it interferes with the sound on this live stream, I do apologise. Also, I live in the countryside and I have hay fever, so if for any reason I sneeze during this live stream, I do apologise. Hasn't happened yet, but you know, it could happen, so I'll have to wait and see. But until then, let's get into topic number one. Let's get into the main topic today. You can tell it's so hot. I'm not even speaking. I can't even think right because of the heat in the UK right now. If you watch this overseas, obviously you don't know that. If you are watching this overseas and watching the USA, hello, USA friends. I don't think I'll have any over there, but you get my point. It's so hot in the UK. So if you watch this in the UK, you completely understand where I'm coming from. But oh my god, it's just so hot where I am right now. So, you know, I'm going to try and get through this live stream as best as possible today. But sorry for fluffing my words so much, because I hate the heat. I hate the heat. Not, you know, the Michael Mann film. I hate the temperature outside because, oh my god, it throws me off. And I just don't understand people who like the sun. I don't. I personally like windy weather. That's really exciting in my opinion. I'll go out in the windy weather and I'll really enjoy myself. But the thing is though, I won't enjoy myself in the sunny weather. I mean, I've already been burnt on my arms, and well, you can't actually see it well to the webcam, but I've already been burnt on my arms already, and oh god, it's just, I hate the heat. I hate the heat outside. But I'm going to stop ranting about the weather, and instead I'm going to get into my topic on this live stream today. Like I said before, only going to be a short live stream, but nevertheless, hopefully a poignant one as well. So without further ado, let's get into my main topic on this live stream today. And my main topic, my only topic should I say, on this live stream today is, where is Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga? Now, like I said before, I don't normally cover video games on this channel. I'm probably never really going to go into detail on that much video games, because I don't really get excited for them, to be honest. There's a few which I get interested in now and then. You know, I have an Xbox One, which I play on quite a few times. So, you know, I get interested like if Forza comes out, because that's Xbox exclusive. And there's some other games that get interesting as well, like if another Lego game comes out that's not, I know, Star Wars related. And I sometimes get interesting, you know, EA Star Wars stuff, although I'm not going to lie, they haven't always been the best. But you get my point. There are some video games that I do get interested a bit But the thing is though, there are other video games that I get interested in quite a lot. And those video games are a series of video games that all related to Lego. All Lego video games I always get interested in, whether it's Lego The Hobbit, Lego Indiana Jones, Lego Star Wars, and so on and so on and so on. So naturally, and the thing is though, I should say actually, the thing is though, the reason I get so interested in those Lego games is because I grew up, playing them, whether it's on the PS2 or whether it was on the Xbox 360 a bit as well. I even played them a bit on the Xbox 360 and the Wii. I've got my Wii there actually. I've still got my Wii in my room, but the Nintendo Wii, I used to play so many Lego games on that. I used to play Lego Indiana Jones 2, and then on the PS2 I used to play the first Lego Indiana Jones game. Then I used to play, the Lego Star Wars Part 1 on PS2, then Lego Star Wars Part 2 on PS2. Then I got to the Wii and I played Lego Star Wars: A Complete Saga. Then I remember I actually brought Lego Star Wars: A Complete Saga on Xbox 360 about 2 years ago, and I just remember reliving my childhood. That was quite special. And at the same time, I just love Lego games. I got Lego The Hobbit quite recently, been playing that quite a bit. I even enjoyed the Lego Batman game. I'm not a huge fan of the Batman. I quite like Batman actually, but the thing is, I'm not a huge fan of the whole Lego Batman idea. But the thing is, though, I played the Lego Batman game quite a lot. But you get my point. I'm a huge fan of Lego games, and specifically Lego Star Wars. I'm a huge fan of Lego Star Wars games. Honestly, I cannot tell you the amount of times I've replayed Lego Star Wars: A Complete Saga. Many different consoles, to say. I played it on, like I said, the Nintendo Wii, PS2, and Xbox 360. And I think there's even another console I played on, actually. I technically played on the Xbox One as well, because the Xbox 360 is actually compatible. The Xbox 360 version of Lego Star Wars: A Complete Saga is compatible to Xbox One. So technically I played about 4 consoles. Big in my point. I'm a huge Lego Star Wars nut. Also evident by what's in my room. Now, you can't actually see on the webcam, but the amount of Lego Star Wars I've got in my room. Actually, just give me a sec here. This isn't great. All you can see is my shirt right now on the live stream. There you go, my Lego BB-8s. I got that a couple of years ago. That came out with the Last Jedi Lego set, which is quite good. And yeah, it's quite a nice Lego BB-8 there. It moves his head and everything. Look at that. Ooh, moves his head. But anyway, I don't know where to put that now. Just put that down here. I don't know where to put it. I'm going to put it back up here. Excuse me a sec. But anyway, you get my point. I'm a huge fan of Lego Star Wars. So naturally, when I heard about this game, I was unbelievably excited. Honestly, this game was announced back in June of 2019, before Star Wars: Rise of Skywalker came out. This game is confirmed to have all nine main Star Wars movies. And the thing is, though, the game was confirmed, the game was officially announced before The Rise of Skywalker, the 9th Star Wars movie, even came out. So naturally, I was unbelievably excited for this game. I remember the launch trailer and just having so much anticipation to see where this game was going to be and to see what this game was going to be like. And, we've heard bits and pieces about it over the years. I mean, actually, last year, I think it was August 2020, I might be wrong here, we got a gameplay trailer as well. So the more I hear about this game, the more I hear about this game, the more excited I get about it. But the thing is, though, where is it? Like I said before, the game was announced over 2 years ago now, and we still don't have it. The game hasn't actually come out yet. And honestly, it's a tad bit worrying, because you hear about all these games that sometimes get delayed so much and they never actually come out. And the thing is, though, that can actually happen here. I'm not saying Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga isn't going to come out, but at the same time, though, I'm just worried about it. The fact that it got announced back in June 2019 and it still hasn't come out. Now, I'm going to jump onto Google a sec. I've got these tabs up on Google. Let's jump onto Google. Ooh, optical illusion. Ooh. Jump onto Google here. But anyway, let's look at this article a sec. I saw this article on my phone the other day because, honestly, this game has been in the back of my mind for so long. I mean, I've not been thinking about it every day constantly, but at the same time, though, I'm always intrigued to hear when it might come out, because it's a game I'm so excited for. I might not be able to tell it because it's so hot today, so I'm not 100% today. I'm not giving my full energy to this live stream. But the thing is, though, you get my point. I'm so excited for it because it's all 9 Star Wars films in one game. Whether you like any or whether you dislike some of the Star Wars films or not. I'm not a huge fan of Phantom Menace. I'm not a huge fan of Attack of the Clones, and I'm not a huge fan of Solo either. But the thing is, whether you like all the Star Wars films or not, or whether you dislike some or love some others, whatever, whether you like the games or not, you cannot admit it is a little bit exciting to get all 9, Star Wars movies in one Lego game. That's just really exciting, in my opinion. And so I jumped on this article a couple of days ago, and this came out on July the 12th, like I said, well, okay, 8 days ago now, over a week ago. But anyway, get my point. Let's read what the article has to say. So this is written by some other guy, not by me. So, you know, when he's talking about himself here, obviously he's talking about himself, so not actually me. But anyway, get my point. Let's jump into the article. One of the main questions I've been getting recently is what is going on with the TT games and LEGO Star Wars Skywalker Saga, and if it will ever be released. I hope it still will be. I hope it will be, and I'll be going to that a bit later on in this live stream today. I honestly have no idea what's happening with the company. The game has been delayed a few times now due to COVID, which is understandable. Okay, that's understandable, but still, it was meant to come out last year, and they've even got evidence, by the way. I'm actually going to go into evidence a bit later. But anyway, with no major updates about the game, even during E3 last month, which was very surprising. Last week, there was an Xbox 2 podcast that suggested that Warner Bros. Was looking to sell NetherRealm Studios and TT Games according to some documents seen by Windows. But anyway, if you don't know who TT Games is, by the way, they're the people who actually make the LEGO Star Wars games. I think they make other LEGO games, actually. I'm pretty sure they do. Yeah. So if you don't know who TT Games are, by the way, just a little bit of context there. They make all the LEGO games. But anyway, continue on with this article. However, that was all disputed as a gamer got a response from, and then they basically, long story short, TT Games is not being sold by Warner Bros. Games. Warner Bros. Games, by the way, is different than Warner Bros. Studios and Warner Media. They're slightly different. I'm not going to really get into it, but they are different, by the way, which it talks about in this article. Jump onto the article if you want to go and see online, by the way. But anyway, you got a point. In addition, there have been a lot of TT Games employees that have been leaving the company in the past year, some of whom have been working on the Skywalker Saga. So some people who actually worked on this game apparently left the company that is producing this game still. As we know in our regular jobs, replacing people is sometimes difficult, and new employers need time to get acclimated to what they are working on. Although I'm still excited for the game personally, other people may be losing their interest for it. That's kind of where I'm at as well, to be honest. I mean, I'm very excited for the game, don't get me wrong, but I know a lot of people who didn't really even know about it coming out, to be honest, I'm going to admit. But anyway, at this point, I wouldn't be totally surprised if the game was delayed until next year. I hope it's not, but, you know, I wouldn't be surprised either. As a gamer myself, people need updates on the status of games, and with TT Games not giving any, it makes them look bad. It's been 4 months since their last update, and I don't expect it to come out with anything, especially with the news of the now denied self-off of the company. But anyway, on what I said about that last 4 months, by the way, this game is actually meant to come out in spring of this year. But then we had an announcement, I couldn't find the announcement, by the way, but we did have an announcement that the game has been pushed back yet even indefinitely. Basically, it's been pushed back indefinitely. And honestly, it's just worrying things like that, because the game sounds great. Honestly, if you look at some of this here, like when the game got announced, and you just hear all these things and everything. I'll just cut. It's this one actually. Yeah, this article. My apologies. If you look on StarWars.com and you hear about when the game was announced, it just sounds so exciting and everything. And scroll up here. Look, the people who made this game are going, we're always going to go big and everything, and they really, you know, if you read this article, people are really excited about this game. The people who are making it are excited about this game. You know, StarWars.com, when LEGO Star Wars Skywalker Saga was first revealed at E3 2019, can we reiterate that it was, you know, announced in 2019 and it still hasn't come out. But anyway, fans were truly thrilled. What does reaction mean to the team behind the scenes? And then Jonathan Smith was actually one of the people who worked on the game. It was absolutely thrilling to get the reaction at E3. We were working so hard on the game in secret, falling in love with it, and it was both a relief and a moment of huge celebration to find that we've been heading in the right direction. And even if you could scroll down here a bit more, you know, they're going about how much he really spent time in the game, and then Stars.com even points out that, you know, you can start the game at any point in the saga. That's amazing in my opinion. I mean, you could do that in the original LEGO game, but honestly, I got the most recent LEGO Star Wars game, LEGO Star Wars and Force Awakens. You couldn't start at any point. I mean, obviously that just reflected one point in the saga, but still, you couldn't start at any point there. And some of the other games that I've got recently as well, some of the other LEGO games like LEGO The Hobbit, you can't just start on the second Hobbit film, you have to start on the first Hobbit film. You get what I mean there? So I really like that you can start any point in the Skywalker Saga, but the thing is though, where is this game still? It's things like that. Like, honestly, when you jump here, LEGO Star Wars Skywalker Saga has been delayed indefinitely. Actually, now I'm looking at this article, I should have looked at it earlier. It's coming from We Got This Covered. We Got This Covered isn't actually that reliable. Although saying that, I'm kind of going to go with him on this one because it has been delayed indefinitely. We don't have an official release date for this game still. It was meant to come out in spring of 2021. Obviously, it didn't, so it's been pushed back. And honestly, on this one, I'd kind of go we got this covered because maybe they are. Look, even says here. All of the CT games are working hard to make LEGO Star Wars Skywalker Saga the biggest and best LEGO game ever, but we're going to need more time to do it. We won't be able to make our intended spring release date, but will provide updated launch timing as soon as possible. But where is that? Honestly, it's worrying things like that. It really is, because I want to see this game as soon. I pre-ordered this game so long ago now. Honestly, when I first heard about this game, I pre-ordered it on Amazon, and the thing is though, when I did pre-order it, it was kind of funny because I remember Dad was with me at the time and he just said to me, "Oh, it says it's coming out 31st of December 2021. I was like, "Nah, it won't come out then." Because bear in mind, I pre-ordered it back in 2019. So I was pre-ordering on Amazon. It was like, "Oh, it won't come out then. No, it'll be coming out before then." Just Amazon doesn't have the release date on it yet. And then 2 years later, I wouldn't be surprised if it came out on the 31st of December 2021. Honestly, I really wouldn't be, because the amount of time that the game has been pushed back for. Honestly, just if you read these articles, there is still a lot of love in the LEGO Star Wars franchise and everything. Lego and Star Wars go hand in hand these days, and LEGO Star Wars Skywalker Saga is set to bring the galaxy far away to your console in all its brickified glory. There's a long history between LEGO Star Wars, Lego and gaming, stretching back to the original LEGO Star Wars, the video game, released more than 15 years ago now. Wow, that makes me feel a bit old. I'm not gonna lie, because I remember playing that game when I was very, very young. The series has delighted in taking scenes from the franchise and turning them into slapstick, family-friendly adventures, but we've seen a new game in the Star But we've not seen a new game in the Star Wars arm of the licensed series since 2016's LEGO Star Wars Force Awakens, which, by the way, is a delightful game. I really like LEGO Star Wars Force Awakens. I find it really enjoyable. Not the best LEGO Star Wars game, that's still LEGO Star Wars A Complete Saga, but LEGO Star Wars Force Awakens is nonetheless still really enjoyable. LEGO Star Wars Skywalker Saga looks to go even further than any LEGO Star Wars game has gone before, bringing together adventures from all 9 of the mainline Star Wars films, whilst taking advantage of the bells and whistles of a new generation of gaming consoles and PC hardware. At the moment, its release date is unknown, annoyingly, and it missed its initial release window. But while we wait, here's everything you need to know. And so there's an image from the game that was released back in E3 2019. There you go, the old Orlando. You got Finn from Rise of Skywalker. Oh, I thought was the name now. The frizzy-haired one from Rise of Skywalker as well. You got Porg there as well. But anyway, jump down here a bit. What is it? If you don't know what this game is already, I better say it now. What is it? The latest LEGO game to take place in George Lucas' Star Wars universe. When will it release? To be continued, but having already missed its initial October 2020 release date and a spring 2020 launch window, we're hoping before the end of 2021. Again, fingers crossed, that's when I hope it comes out as well. What platforms will be available on? If you don't know this already, Xbox One, or Xbox Series X as well, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, PC, and Mac. And then you could jump down there even further. There's another image from the game as well, and there was the announcement trailer which came out, like I said, back in 2019. Where is this game? So now I'm going to go into this article where they kind of talk about when they could release it. LEGO Star Wars Skywalker Saga would be wise to aim for a holiday release date. I agree with them, because bear in mind, when did the Star Wars films come out in the past couple of years? I mean, I know we didn't have a Star Wars film last year, but 2015, Christmas 2015, we had The Force Awakens. Christmas 2016, Rogue One. Christmas 2018, we didn't have one actually. We had Solo, which coincidentally bombed at the box office. Can I just point that out? But anyway, we get to Christmas 2019, Star Wars Rise of Skywalker comes out. And so honestly, I think a Christmas release date would be good actually. Not only for those reasons, people kind of, in my opinion anyway, that's kind of the way I see things. People kind of associate Star Wars with Christmas in this new age. That's kind of the way I see things. But at the same time though, imagine the amount of kids that would want this on their wish list for Christmas. I mean, I would. I'm not gonna lie, I would. I mean, whenever the game comes out, I've got to pre-order it to get the day it comes out. But the thing is though, if I didn't have it pre-ordered and this was coming out around Christmas, I would want it on my wish list. But anyway, let's jump into this article a bit more and see what it has to say. Now that E3, the big gaming con and everything, has come and gone, the second half of 2021 is loaded with major releases. That includes the holiday season, which is stacked with games for all consoles that make great gifts at the end of the year. There's still a lot of very famous games out there that don't have a release date yet, though one of them being LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. Once Travis Taylor's TT Games, you don't know already, intended for this ambitious new entry in the LEGO game franchise to come out last year, but it's been delayed multiple times now. Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga is on the long list of games that didn't show up as E3, and so there's no word on its release date. However, there's a distinct possibility that Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga will come out in the holiday season. I think that's a strong possibility, actually, considering it hasn't come out yet this year. Travis Taylor or TT Games hasn't shared any specifics on the release date since telling fans that it wouldn't release in spring 2021 anymore. That's a good indicator that at the time the developers felt that there was a lot of work left to be done on the game. Now that's actually a kind of a good thing. You don't want to rush a game. You don't want another Cyberpunk 2020. Was it 2077? I don't know what it's called. Cyberpunk, which came out and had these big glitches and people complain about it. You don't want another Cyberpunk situation where the game comes out and it's crashing people's consoles. You don't want another one of those situations. So I understand what they're saying there, that the people who are making this game want to spend a bit more time in it. I completely understand that. But anyway, jump here, go back to the article. It's already been a long time since that revelation, and there's still quite a few months left before the holiday season. If there is still a lot of work left to do on the Skywalker Saga, then a holiday release would give its developers plenty of time to polish the game while releasing in a prime launch window. And honestly, yeah, I agree with that. I would love for this game to come out in Christmas. I would love that. That would be great, actually. That would make me feel the holiday spirit, if you will. Because, like I said before, I'm someone, I might be in the minority here, but I am someone who kind of associates Star Wars with Christmas, but because of the the release of the last few Star Wars films, without with the exception of Solo, which I'm not the biggest fan of anyway. But with the exception of Solo, the most recent Star Wars films we had come out at Christmas. So I'm someone who kind of associates Star Wars with Christmas. I even buy my own Lego Star Wars advent calendar every Christmas. Oh well, I couldn't last year actually because it was sold out, but most years I always get myself a Lego Star Wars advent calendar because it's just I associate with Christmas in my opinion. So if this came out the holiday season, not only would it benefit for all the people who've been waiting for this game for so long, it would also benefit for TT Games, the people who are making this game, really well profitably, because imagine the amount of money that I got this game around Christmas. Imagine, like I said, the amount of kids that will want this game on their Christmas wish list at Christmas. Because honestly, I would, and I'm not even that sort of age, imagine the amount of young kids who go, oh my god, a new Lego Star Wars game coming out, I want to go and get that. Imagine the amount of people my age who grew up, playing the original game and might even want it themselves and just get it for Christmas anyway. I think there'll be a big market if it came out of the holiday season, although nothing is official. Let's just reiterate that. I'm not saying this game is coming out of the holiday season, but at the same time though, I hope it does. I mean, it hasn't come out yet this year, and there's still no release date yet. But I think come September there might be a release date. I think come September we might hear some news on this game. Again, that's just pure speculation. I haven't heard anything about this game, but hopefully come September we hear something about this game, and we hear something that maybe this game is actually coming in. Christmas or November, whichever, so it gets to Christmas market, and I would really like that personally, because all the amount of times that this game has been pushed back, it's honestly kind of annoying. I've been waiting for it for so long. I mean, it's all 9 Star Wars movies in one game. I might not love all the Star Wars movies. I'm not the big fan of the Phantom Menace, like I said, Attack of the Clones or Solo. But the thing is, though, even so, I'm not the biggest fan of 2 of the movies in this epic saga of space movies. Even so, I'm not the biggest fan of 2 of the movies, I still really like parts of them, and I still would love to play them in a Lego game format, especially if it's the same sort of Lego game that Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens is as well, because Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens, like I've already spoken about before, is a sort of game where, it's a great game, by the way, but it's a sort of game where you spend a lot of time in each level, which I really like about it, by the way, and maybe if Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga is like that, then maybe the wait will be worth it. Hopefully it will be. Hopefully I'll get the game, and hopefully I'll be playing it, and by the way, I will be making videos of me playing it, I'll be making videos of me going through it first time, and maybe making videos of me going through it the second time as well. But when the game does come out, I will be going through all the levels, and hopefully I'll feel like it's been worth the wait. Hopefully that's what I get from this game, and I just want it to come out, to be honest. I've actually got a lot of free time right now because I've been obviously on summer break and everything. So I've got quite a lot of free time right now, and I'm just itching to play this game. Honestly, I've been going back and playing loads of the other Lego games quite recently. I'm even considering going back and actually playing the original Lego Star Wars: A Complete Saga, because this game still hasn't come out yet. But I understand that they might not want another Cyberpunk situation, and I understand that they want to spend as much time as possible to make this game perfect. I completely understand that. But I'm not the only one out there who's itching to play this game, and I'm not the only one out there who really wants to play it as well. And I hope it comes out sooner rather than later. I hope we don't have to wait till 2022 to get this game. I hope it comes out later this year. Hopefully it's great. Hopefully it blows me away. Hopefully it's the best Lego game I've played yet. Because honestly, Lego Star Wars Force Awakens is actually very, very good in my opinion. Not like I said, not as good as a complete saga, but still very, very enjoyable. But the thing is though, hopefully this game is the Lego Star Wars game everyone's been dreaming of. Hopefully it's got all the characters been dreaming of. It's also got rumors, by the way, but it might be getting some of like the Lego Mandalorian episodes in this game as well. So like the Lego Mandalorian DLC, or some like Rogue One DLC, or some Solo DLC, because even so, this game is only really meant to be covering the 9 main Star Wars movies. I wouldn't be surprised if there's there's a bonus like where you can play something from Rogue One or Solo or The Mandalorian, or even come next year the Obi-Wan Kenobi TV show. So it'd be exciting to see things like that happen. And honestly, I just can't wait for the game. I mean, the funny thing is you can pre-order it on Amazon, which I just don't find funny because they still don't have an official release date, and you can pre-order on Amazon. I do wonder the amount of people who pre-ordered that on Amazon yet. I also wonder sometimes the amount of people who might cancel that pre-order actually because the amount of time that this game has been pushed back. Nevertheless, I haven't cancelled my pre-order. I'm still very excited to get this game when it does eventually come out, and fingers crossed it's a game everyone's been dreaming it to be. And honestly, one last little bit of detail which I almost got to mention, like I said before, this game was meant to come out in 2020, and honestly, I get Lego Star sets all the time, Lego Star sets where you can go build and everything. I get them all the time, and I got one recently which proved that this game was meant to come out in 2020. If anyone can see that now, trying to get the camera the best as possible there. Hopefully you guys can see that relatively well. It actually says 2020 there for the game. So at the back of the instruction booklet on my Lego set that I got, it says at the back, 2020 Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. There's your proof this game was meant to come out in 2020, but it didn't. And so, hopefully it comes out, hopefully it's great. I'm not going to repeat myself too much now, but fingers crossed, it's the Lego Star Wars game we've all been dreaming of. And maybe the time we've had to wait for it isn't the end good, because maybe, like I said before, it will be absolutely amazing. And fingers crossed it is, because I personally can't wait to play this game, and I just can't wait till it eventually comes out. But anyway, guys, that's my live stream done for today. I'm just going to check there's no live chats on YouTube right now. Oh, no, there isn't. But I do have quite a few people watching. I have had quite a few people watching this live stream. So, hello, if you're still watching this live stream, thank you for staying and sticking with me, or even with all the times I've actually repeated myself in this live stream. I do apologise, sometimes I do that. But yeah, in the end, I'm just very, very excited for this game. I just can't wait for it to come out. But thank you for sticking with me, and thank you for watching this live stream today. Now, I'm actually going to cut it. I'm going to end this live stream now because I am very hot. It's very humid in this room I'm recording this live stream in. Honestly, there's a heat wave going on in the UK right now, and this heat wave is killing me. But until then, guys, I'm going to be hopefully doing another live stream later on this week. Hopefully a bit more cooler when I do the next live stream, so I won't be sweating quite as much. But until then, guys, thank you as always for watching, and if you haven't yet, please do click down below and like, subscribe on the video, and look forward to many more both film and TVs and live streams coming very soon on this channel. And also, if you do want me to talk about a topic in particular in my next live stream, please let me know in the comment section below, and I hope to talk about it in my next live stream or my live stream after that, depending on what will happen in the movie and TV news recently, in the movie and TV news yet to come out this week. But until then, guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys again soon. But bye for now. Bye. Actually, it's a minute to actually end the stream. Bye.